Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome back to the channel. Okay. We're going to talk about the woman, okay, which is wisdom. All right. Who they hide in the Bible as the Holy Spirit. All right. Let's get to reading. Okay. The video I was trying to put up, I couldn't find it yesterday, but I found it today. You can either look on the other video I have yesterday, which will be in the videos that pop up at the end, or you can look at this video and it'll be up in there. Okay, I will put in parentheses if you've already watched it, then you don't have to watch it, but I know most of y'all didn't watch it, so that's why I'm gonna put it in this video as well at the bottom of the description. Be looking out for it. Okay, but we're about to read about wisdom. Okay, who they hide in the Bible? God. Okay, the real true God. All right. And that's why men try to dominate women, okay? Not going against men, because we need men. But I'm just saying, because y'all take everything 122 offensive. And you're not supposed to, but you were taught this to be offensive when you hear stuff you don't get. 133 instead of doing your research. Okay? Don't close that bathroom though, baby. Okay. We're going to look at let's see, Ecclesiastics first, since it's already in the front. We're going to look it up first, okay? About wisdom. All right? Don't look out that window. I already know what you finna do. It ain't got nothing to do with us. Okay. Let's see. Do we see Job? I'm trying to see if it's a Job. I seen a Job. Yep, Job 12:12 first. We're gonna look up Job 12:12 first since it's here first, okay? Alright, Job 12:12. Is not wisdom found among the aged? Does not long life bring understanding? So when you find wisdom, you find longevity, long life. That's why I look like I look, 322, because I found wisdom. I know who I am. Okay? Let's look up Proverbs. Okay? No, let me see if Psalms. Yeah, Psalms is already mixed. So we're going to go and look up Psalms. Stuff with Psalms in it. 111. Alright, Psalms 111. Okay? It says, praise the Lord. Hold on, let me see. 10. Psalms 111:10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Since this is what I'm saying, y'all. They made everything this is the 411. It just popped up. They made everything backwards. They made everything the opposite of what it is. So how y'all don't know that God is a woman instead of a man? And they just leading us to think that it's a man. At first they had us thinking he was a white man. Then they started showing it was a black man. Then they showing a black Madonna, 433. Y'all better start paying attention. 438. Truth is coming out. Okay? Let's see. So I already read. Oh, let me go back to Proverbs. So I wasn't finished. Well, Proverbs is next. So I already did that. Hold on, let's see. Job. Let me check that so I won't have to come back to it. Alright. Psalms 90. Okay, Psalms 90. Alright. 12. Let's see. Teach us to number our days that we may gain a heart of wisdom. Okay? Wisdom 5:33 is in the Bible. You just have to know where to find her. God is in the Bible. You just have to know where to find her. Okay? 5:41. All right? Let's see. Got that down, Pat. Okay, let's look up. Proverbs is right after Psalms. Okay, so we're going to Proverbs because it's a lot of scripture about wisdom in Proverbs. Okay, so let's go to Proverbs. Okay, Proverbs 3. We're going to look up the ones we see first. We ain't going to do all the extra. Okay, I don't mind doing this. Okay, because I want y'all to know the truth. 3:13. All right, 8-8. Huh? That don't even make no sense. 18. Proverbs 13-18. Okay? It says, blessed are those who find wisdom, those who gain understanding, for she is more profitable than silver and yields better returns than gold. She is more precious than rubies. Nothing you desire can compare with her. Long life is in her right hand. In her left hand are riches and honor. Her ways are pleasant ways, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to those who take hold of her. Those who hold her fast will be blessed. Okay? Gain you some wisdom. Okay? Let's see. Let's check that. Okay, Proverbs 12:5. All right? Okay, it's 11. Now I'm trying to find, okay, 12:5. I'm going to read 1-5, okay? It says, whoever loves discipline loves knowledge, 808. But whoever hates correction is stupid. Good people obtain favor from the Lord. But he condemns, or she condemns, because they're going to put he, so you can be in confusion. She condemns those who devise wicked schemes. No one can be established through wickedness, but the righteous cannot be uprooted. A wife of noble character is her husband's crown, but a graceful wife is like decay in her bones. The plans of the righteous are just, but the advice of the wicked is deceitful. Okay? Let's see. Proverbs 18. Okay? Proverbs 18. And 15. Okay, the heart of the discerning acquires knowledge, for the ears of the wise seek it out. Okay? Some of y'all don't like to go read. Some of y'all don't like to get no information. Some of y'all don't like to do y'all research. Okay? You have to do your research in order to know what's going on. You don't know what's going on. You don't do your research, you ain't gonna know what's going on. Okay? 1920. Listen to advice and accept discipline, and at the end you will be counted among the wise. So you're supposed to listen to people's advice. Even if you don't agree with it, it's good to listen because you never know if it'll come up again. Okay? Like, sometimes I may not agree with what y'all say, but I'm going to listen to you. I ain't going to be disrespectful and disrupt you. I'm going to listen to what you have to say, and I might not agree, but at least I listen. Okay, that's why I say slow to speak, quick to listen, slow to anger. All right, 2 and 6. For the Lord gives wisdom. From his mouth, from her mouth, comes knowledge and understanding. Okay? It says 10:23. Let's go to 10, then 23. And I'm going to put a video down that I was going to put down last night, but I didn't do it because y'all ain't going to be able to see her face, but you will be able to hear her voice, okay? It says, a fool finds pleasure in wicked schemes, but a person of understanding delights in wisdom. Okay? It's smart to gain wisdom. Know who you are. Find your purpose. All right? 16:16. Okay? It says, how much better to get wisdom than gold, to get insight rather than silver. All right? Then it says Proverbs 1. When the truth come out, people want to stomp the truth. They want to fight the truth. The Proverbs of Solomon, son of David of Israel. 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. When you try to tell people the truth, they want to fucking bash you. They want to make you feel some type of way. They want to make you feel like you're lying, but you're not. Okay? 28. Going to 28, y'all. If you want to read along with me. Okay, the wicked flee though. Oh, it's the whole 28. The wicked flee though no one pursues, but the righteous are as bold as a lion. When a country is rebellious, it has many rulers, but a ruler with discernment and knowledge maintains order. A ruler who oppresses the poor is like a driving rain that leads no crops. Those who forsake instruction praise the wicked, but those who heed it resist them. Evildoers do not understand what is right, but those who seek the Lord understand it fully. How y'all know the Lord ain't a woman? It says, better the poor who walk is blameless than the rich whose ways are perverse. We're going to look up perverse, okay? Then it says, a discerning son heeds instructions, but a companion of glutons disgrace his father. Whoever increases wealth by taking interest or profit from the poor amazes it for another. Who will be kind to the poor? If anyone turns a deaf ear to my instructions, y'all treat the poor like they ain't nothing. You treat them like shit. You talk about them. You don't help them. And that's wrong. Y'all treat people y'all call bums like they ain't nothing. And that's wrong. 14:14, that shit coming to the end. Okay, then it says, if anyone turns a deaf ear to instructions, even their prayers are detestable. Whoever leads the upright along an evil path will fall into their own trap, but the blameless will receive a good inheritance. The rich are wise in their own eyes. One who is poor and discerning sees how deluded they are. Okay? When the righteous trumpet, there is great. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna write it down though and look it up. Whatever I don't know, I look this stuff up. Okay? But when the wicked rise to power, people go into hiding. Whoever conceals their sins does not prosper, but the one who confesses and renounces them finds mercy. 15:12. Blessed is the one who always trembles before God, but whoever hardens their heart falls into trouble. Like a roaring lion or a charging bear is a wicked ruler over a helpless people. Okay? I don't know what this is. You're not going to write this one down. TRYRANNICAL. Ruler practices extortion, but one who hates ill-gotten gain will enjoy a long reign. Anyone tormented by the guilt of murder will seek refuge in the grave. Let no one hold back them. The one who walk is blameless is kept safe, but the one whose ways are perverse will fall into the pits. Those who work their land will have abundant food, but those who chase fantasies will have their fill of poverty. A faithful person will be richly blessed, but one eager to get rich will not go unpunished. That's why I said, why is y'all trying to be rich? They don't want y'all rich. You make it up there, they're going to try to end up hurting you, killing you, or something. You got to do something to be rich, stay rich. 1633. So why try to make it? Why try to get there? You're going to have to sell your soul to get rich. You're going to have to do some things to get there. So why? Why do you even do it? Y'all chasing the dream, but the dream ain't chasing you. The dream is killing you. The dream is putting your ass in jail. The dream is leading other people astray. That's why a lot of people die every day. Because they chasing the dream. They want to get rich. They willing to off their homeboys and their homegirls for some money. They willing to kill, steal, and destroy people. They want to tell them the truth. 1733. To show particularly is not good, yet a person will do wrong for a piece of bread. Y'all know what bread is, right? Moolah. The strings are eager to get rich and are unaware that poverty awaits them. So y'all are so eager to get rich and don't know you're making yourself go into poverty even more. Trying to get rich. Then it says, whoever rebukes a person will end up gaining favor rather than one who has a flattering tongue. Okay, we're going to look up a flattering tongue because I got to know what the hell it means. I know what it means to flatter somebody, but I just want to know what it means to have a flattering tongue. All right, keep reaching. Okay. We finna find the truth out today. Whoever robs their father or mother and says it's not wrong is partner to one who destroys. So when you rob or steal from your father and mother, you are a partner of the one that kills, steals, and destroys people. 1900. The greedy stir up conflict. So people that are greedy, they stir up conflict. But those who trust in the Lord will prosper. Those who trust in themselves are fools, but those who walk in wisdom are kept safe. 1919, this shit coming to an end. Those who give to the poor will lack nothing. So when you give to the poor with a kind heart, you will lack nothing. Some of y'all don't even like to give to the poor. When you give to them, you talk about them like dogs. But what was the use of you giving if you was going to talk about them? That don't make sense. When you give to people, then ain't nobody supposed to know about it. It's supposed to be from your heart. And God will bless you in return. Okay? Then it says, But those who close their eyes to them receive many curses. So people that act like they don't even see the poor, that's how you get cursed too. You curse yourselves when you don't help others from the kindness of your heart. Not just because you want somebody to say, oh, she helped that person 2020. No, it's not supposed to be for show. It's supposed to be from the kindness of your heart because you're literally kind. Not because you're trying to show off just for your friends and shit. 2033. Because that's how you truly are. It's not nothing to be shown off. Why the fuck you want to show off for other people that don't even really give a fuck about you? Go to jail right now. Your so-called friends ain't finna help you get out. I bet you that. Go do that scheme with that so-called homeboy. I bet their ass ain't gonna be there to get you out of jail. They might snitch on your ass to just keep their ass out of jail. Bet you that. You gotta know who really your friends and who really ain't. Then it says, when the wicked rise to power, people go into hiding. But when the wicked perish, the righteous thrive. 21:22. Okay? So we read that one. Okay? Proverbs 11:2. Hold on, y'all. Okay, now I'm back. Okay? So it says, next we're about to read Psalms 11. Okay, and 2. When pride comes, then comes disgrace, but with humility comes wisdom. So when you try to help others, that is wisdom. Okay, 22:08, which what I'm trying to do for y'all. But yet I'm mocked, yet I'm talked about, yet I'm ganged up on for trying to help. Okay? But I do not fear anyone. Facts. Okay, Proverbs 3. Hold on, what did it say? That's what I was looking for right there. Okay? Wisdom calls. This is the woman that they hide in the Bible. Wisdom. Who you need to become very friendly with. Or you could put yourself in ruins. 23:05 was just on timer. It's adding up. It's about to add up when I get through reading this, okay? 23:11. Does not wisdom call out? Does not understanding raise her voice? At the highest point along the way, where the paths meet, she takes her stand. Beside the gate leading into the city, at the entrance she cries aloud, to you, O people, I call out. I raise my voice to all mankind. You who are simple, gain prudence. You who are foolish, set your hearts on it. Listen, for I have trustworthy things to say. I open my lips to speak what is right. My mouth speaks what is true. For my lips detect wickedness. 23:55 changes here. All the words of my mouth, all the words of my mouth are just, none of them is crooked. So all the words of my mouth are just. None of them is crooked or perverse. To the discerning, all of them are right. They are upright to those who have found knowledge. Choose my instructions instead of silver, knowledge rather than choice gold. For wisdom is more precious than rubies, and nothing you desire can compare with her. I, wisdom, dwell together with prudence. I possess knowledge and discernment. To fear the Lord is to hate evil. I hate pride and arrogance, evil behavior and perverse speech. Counsel and sound judgment are mine. I have insight, I have power. By me kings reign, and rulers issue decrees that are just. Be me, prince, hold on, by me, princess govern, and nobles are who rule on earth. I love those who love me, and those who seek me find me. With me are riches and honor, endureth during wealth and prosperity. My fruit is better than fine gold. What I yield suppresses choice silver. I walk in the way of the righteousness, along the path of justice, bestowing a rich inheritance on those who love me, and making their treasures full. The Lord brought me forth as the first of his works. Told you the Lord has a wife. The Most High has a wife. Okay? And y'all don't listen, y'all don't know her because they don't talk about her as much. They don't talk about wisdom. They don't want you to have it. They want you to be wicked. Why you think they throw so much wicked stuff on you? Kill, steal, destroy. Money is your God. Because that's what y'all made money. Y'all God. Y'all want to get rich so bad, you're willing to do anything to get rich. And y'all know it's the truth. Then it says, when there were no watery depths, I was given birth. When there were no springs overflowing with water, before the mountains were settled in place, before the hills, I was given birth. Before he made the world or its fields, or any of the dust of the earth, I was there when he set the heavens in place. When he marked out the horizon on the face of the depth, when he established the clouds above and fixed securely the fountains of the deep, when he gave the sea its boundary, so the waters would not overstep his command, and when he marked out the foundations of the earth, then I was constantly at his side. I was filled with delight day after day, rejoicing always in his presence, rejoicing in his whole world, and delighting them in mankind. Then, my children, listen to me. Blessed are those who keep my ways. Listen to my instructions and be wise. Do not disregard it. Blessed are those who listen to me, watching daily at my door, waiting at my doorway. For those who find me find life and receive favor from the Lord. But those who fail to find me harm themselves, and all who hate me love death. Okay? Wisdom and folly. Wisdom has built her house. She has set up its 7 pillars. She has prepared her meat and mixed her wine. She has also set her table. She has sent out her servants, and she calls from the highest points of the city. Let all who are simple come to my house. To those who have no sense, she says, come eat my food and drink the wine I have mixed. Leave your simple ways, and you will live. Walk in the way of insight. Whoever corrects a mocker invites insults. Whoever rebukes the wicked incurs abuse. Do not rebuke mockers, or they will hate you. Okay, 29:15. Rebuke the wise, and they will love you. Instruct the wise, and they will be wiser still. Teach the righteous, and they will add to their learnings. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. 29:33. And knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. For through wisdom your days will be many, and your years will be added to your life. If you are wise, your wisdom will reward you. If you are a marker, you alone will suffer. 30 on the timer. Folly is an uprooty woman. She is simple and knows nothing. She sits at the door or of her house on a seat at the highest point of the city, calling out to those who pass by, who go astray on their way. Let all who are simple come to my house. To those who have no sense, she says, stolen water is sweet. Like she wants you to steal. She wants you to kill. She wants you to destroy people. Don't try to get it 333, but not to worry because I'm about to tell you about this woman. Okay? That lowers herself, lowers her standards. That's willing to do anything for the money, for the moolah. They call her gold digger. They call her lustful. She loves having sex with anybody's man. She don't care who it is. She loves doing the opposite of what is right. She like doing wrong. Food eaten in secret is delicious, but little do they know that the dead are there, that her guests are deep in the realm of the dead. And that's who y'all want to fool with? Death. Because this woman gonna lead you straight to death. But the woman that wants to speak sense into you gonna lead you to life. It's your choice though. Your free will. Okay? Proverbs 9. Oh, I already read Proverbs 9. Okay. They own it. Proverbs 3 and 7. Let's see. Let love and faithfulness never leave you. Bind them around your neck. Let me see. 3. Okay. I'm going to read 3 through 7. All right. Check on the food, Noah. And yes, I taught my kids. I'm teaching my kids how to cook. I've been teaching them how to cook, so they're good. Okay, so don't worry about what I just said to my son. 3306, adding up now. Okay, mastery. He's mastering some shit. Okay. It says, write them on the tablet of your heart. So let love and faithfulness never leave you. So you're supposed to love people. You're supposed to be faithful towards people that you love. All right, 3329 was just on the timer. Okay, it says, you're supposed to bind this around your neck and write this on the tablet of your heart. Then you will win favor and a good name in the sight of God and man. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him. Or is it her? And he will make your path straight. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and stun evil. Okay? Read that. How it look? Okay, I'm going to be right back, y'all. Okay, 15. All right. 33. It says, wisdom's instruction is to fear the Lord, and humility comes before honor. All right. Check that. Read that. 29. Okay. 11. It says, fools give full vent to their rage. So when you're a fool and you're enraged, That's how you feel like you're supposed to vent. But that's not the way to go. That could lead you to death, in jail, 3508, or into destruction. So you gotta be careful. 8:15 a.m. But the wise bring calm in the end. Okay? Okay, let's see if it's any more proverbs. It say 19. 19, okay, and 8. It says, the one who gets wisdom loves life. The one who cherishes understanding will soon prosper. All right. Okay, got that one. Proverbs 4 and 6. All right. 4. Oh, I'm going past Proverbs. Proverbs 4 and 6. All right. Okay, let's see. 6 through 7. All right. And it says, do not forsake wisdom, and she will protect you. Love her, and she will watch over you. The beginning of wisdom is this: get wisdom, though it costs all you have. Get understanding. Cherish her, and she will exalt you. Embrace her, and she will honor you. She will give you a garland to grace your head and present you with a gracious crown. Okay? Get wisdom, get understanding. Do not forget my words or turn away from them. All right? So get wisdom, get understanding. Okay? All right, let's see. Ecclesiastics is in here. I think that's next. Yep, Ecclesiastics is next. Okay? Let's see what Ecclesiastics has to say. 8 and 1. Okay? It says, who is like the wise? Who knows the explanation of things? A person's wisdom brightens their face. When you have wisdom, your face is brightened. Okay? Let's keep going. And changes its hard appearance. Y'all better know who wisdom is. 38:11. Okay? Then it says, let me check this because we already read it. Ecclesiastics 8 and 1. Ecclesiastics 7. Okay, let's go back one. Okay, 7 and 12. Okay. It says wisdom is a shelter. Let's go ahead and okay, we're gonna do 11 too because it's talking about wisdom. Wisdom, like an inheritance, is a good thing and benefits those who see the sun. Wisdom is a shelter, as money is a shelter. But the advantage of knowledge is this: wisdom preserves those who have it. Excuse me. All right. So you have to get you some wisdom, family. Wisdom makes one wise person more powerful than 10 rulers in a city. Okay? Get you some wisdom. All right? A good name is better than fine perfume, and the day of death better than the day of birth. It is better to go to a house of mourning than to go to a house of feasting, for death is destined for everyone. The living shall take this to heart. Frustration is better than laughter, because a sad face is good for the heart. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of pleasure. So fools like to get pleased all the time. They want pleasure. They want sex. They want this and that that's bad for you, and you know it is, but you keep wanting it. Like rich. They want to get rich, but they know it's bad for them. They know it's not good to be rich, but they want to do it anyway because that's the American dream. So they chase it. And not seeing all the other people that chase the richness that they have examples of that's falling dead or that's in jail somewhere. They ain't seeing the examples of what happened to the people that already chased it, 40, 44. They ain't paying attention to that. They still want to chase it because it's a continuous cycle until we break the cycle. Okay? And I know I'm making sense. Y'all know it's making sense. Okay? Ephesians. Let's see. Ephesians. Okay, hold on, y'all. Oh, shit. Look. Trying to burn up the food. 41:33. Be careful. Be very careful. Then how you live, not as unwise, but as wise, making the most of every opportunity, because the days are evil. Therefore, do not be foolish, but understand what the Lord's will is. Do not get drunk on wine, which leads to debauchery. Instead, be filled with the Spirit, speaking to one another with psalms, harmonies, and songs from the Spirit. Sing and make music from your heart to the Lord, always giving thanks to God the Father for everything in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Submit to one another out of reverence for Christ. Wives, submit to yourselves to your own husbands as you do to the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, as Christ is the head of the church, his body, of which he is the survivor. Now as the church submits to Christ, so also wives should submit to their husbands in everything. Husbands, love your wives as Christ loves the church and give himself up for her, to make her holy, cleansing her by the washings with water through the word. So you're supposed to be reading the word, okay, to get cleansed, and to present her to herself as a radiant church, without stains or wrinkle or any other blemish, but holy and blameless. All right. In the same way, husbands ought to love their wives as their own bodies. Like I told y'all, when you get intimate with somebody, that is you. That you're making this person like you. Okay, you're one. You become one with one another. So that's why you gotta be careful with who you have sex with. You can't be going around having sex with 5 or 6 different people, because you're connecting yourself to that person. Okay? It says, he who loves his wife loves himself. After all, no one who ever hates their own body, but they're fed and cared for their body, just as Christ does the church. Don't come over here, son. For we are members of his body. For this reason, a man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and the two will become one flesh. What happened to that? What happened to a man finding his wife, finding a good thing, which is wisdom? You're not supposed to find any woman. 44:33. You're supposed to find a woman that reads, that gains wisdom and understanding. Not a woman of folly. 4444. Easily angered, quick-tempered. sleeps around, don't care about themselves, don't take care of themselves. They're available for anybody at any time. I'm just telling the truth. You cannot get mad because the truth is coming out. Y'all need to hear the truth. And some of y'all get mad because some of y'all live like this. Let's just be real. That's what it say in the Bible that you claim that you love so much. It tells you the truth. And when the truth speaks out, you get angry. You get in your feelings. But why? Because that's how you living. In the wickedness. The truth shall set you free. Yeah, I'm going to have to come back for another read because it's getting a little long. All right. Peace and blessings from the ancestors, most high archangels. Like, share, subscribe. We gaining wisdom today, y'all. Today is Saturday, okay? This is supposed to be the day that you rest, okay? Supposed to chill from working. You don't supposed to be working right now, okay? That's what it's saying in the Bible y'all claim y'all love. Hey, I ain't said the Bible said it. I'm just following what I'm seeing in the Bible. All right? But some of this stuff is erased. All right? Like, y'all, it's a lot of stuff y'all don't know because y'all don't do y'all research. But I'm here to help you. Like, share, subscribe to the videos. Tell family, friends, associates, also lovers about the messages so they can get their messages, okay? I love you guys. Peace and blessings from the ancestors, most high archangels. Keep your legs closed, not open. Only to the one that loves you back in return that God sent you. Bye.